Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Cameron. I'm back with another reaction video. How you guys feeling? How you guys doing? How you guys day going? Comment down below. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Today we're reacting to Baddies contestant confirms she made the 911 call that got young Scooter killed. Young Thug says autopsy came back, he got shot. 911 call audio. First and foremost, I want to say may he rest in peace. My condolences go out to him and his family and anyone affected by the situation. Now, I'm not gonna lie. When I first seen the story that he died, that he passed away, I seen little articles saying that he jumped the fence, and apparently he police, tried to stop him, whatever the case may be, and in the midst of that, he chose to ran, tried to jump a fence. The gate got caught in his leg, struck an artery, and caused him to bleed out to death. Now, me reading and seeing that's what first came out. It's like, may he rest in peace, but still, like, you ran from the cops, and this is the outcome of your actions, right? Now they're saying that this young lady right here called the cops on him, which was who made a fourth police report or allegations against him, which initiated the police to go and try to contact him or even come in contact with him because of her fourth police call. So, seems like there's a bunch of drama going on. Let's get into the video and figure out what's going on. Before we get into this video, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that like button, turn on post notifications to be notified every time I post a video. Also, if you guys have any videos like from reacting to social media sites in the description below, feel free to send them in and I react to them. With that being said, let's get right into this video.
There's a reaction for every action. This is part A. You guys didn't have part A. You guys only have part B. And the narrative, it looks like I was trying to set this man up because you guys don't have part B. I'm giving you part B. I'm giving you what led up to the call. I was physically abused, so I called to protect myself. That's the issue. That's part A. I never had any intentions to get anybody hurt. I was the one that was getting hurt. And I came here to say my truth. That's it. That's all. I don't want no clout. I don't want anything. All these troll pages, y'all don't know me. None of y'all know me at all. At the end of the day, I'm a woman. And I was physically abused multiple times. Listen, let me tell you something. This is a bad bitch. You're doing too much talking. And you're not saying nothing. Let me tell you. Let her just interrupt you like that?
Now at 5,
She's doing all that talking got popped right in her mouth. Hold on.
Multiple times. Let me tell you something. This is a bad bitch. You're doing too much talking. And you're not saying nothing. Let her just interrupt you like that?
Ooh, shit. Got rocked. Then security threw.
Now at 5, Atlanta police have asked for the public's help surrounding the death of rapper Young Scooter. Police say that he died after severely hurting himself while running away from officers on Friday in southeast Atlanta.
They say they were there responding to reports of a woman under attack. Fox 5's Rob Durienzo was first on scene Friday night. Rob, what are you finding out about that 911 call?
Hey there, guys. Well, there are a lot of questions about that 911 call that led police to the home where rapper Young Scooter was celebrating his 39th birthday Friday night. It's not clear if police ever found the woman the caller claims was being attacked, but now they're looking to track down that caller.
He's touching her. If you guys don't get her, she's going to be really hurt.
The woman who called
That sound like
911
her,
told
too.
operators there was something seriously wrong at the home on William Nye Drive in southeast Atlanta.
He's beating her bloody. He's dragged her back in the house.
In 911 audio obtained by Fox 5, the caller claims a woman with a child was bleeding and shots were fired.
I think you guys should get here quick because this girl he's really hitting her, and it's a child involved.
Police have not told us if that woman was ever located or if the call was legitimate.
This girl doesn't have on any clothes. They threw her outside. He was fighting the girl.
When officers got to the home, they say two men ran out the back door. One of those men has been identified as rapper Young Scooter. Police on scene said he sliced his leg trying to hop a fence. Medics took him to Grady, where he died.
One can bleed out in seconds from a laceration to a femoral artery.
The medical examiner will determine cause of death.
I ain't gonna lie, that gotta be the worst, to run from the police and you end up killing yourself. That's pretty unfortunate. I'm not gonna lie.
Bennett with Noonan Family Medicine says cuts to a specific area of the leg could prove deadly.
The femoral artery is under pressure, which means that once it's cut, it's not just a matter of it bleeding, but there's a pulse. So there's an increased loss of blood because of the pulse of the femoral artery.
Fox 5 captured police back at the home on Monday. The people inside told us they were too heartbroken to go on camera. Dr. Bennett says these injuries can quickly turn deadly if there's not immediate surgery.
It's considered a surgical emergency. A tourniquet must be immediately applied, but getting to the hospital is critical.
And on Friday evening, social media was abuzz with rumors that young Scooter was involved in a shootout with APD. Police say that was never the case, but they're now asking for the public's help to identify the woman who called 911. Investigators say that call was made from a 911-only phone, which makes it harder to trace. At the live desk, Rob DiRienzo, Fox 5 News.
Wow, some chilling audio
What is that?
there.
911 only call.
Rob, thanks.
We didn't chase him. We weren't in pursuit. We found him on the floor, leg already broken, femur probably broken, fractured, and then he succumbed to those injuries and passed away at the hospital. Now, it could happen, but it's rare. And I don't believe that young Scooter, he hopped over one fence perfectly, and then the other fence, he fell so hard and broke his leg. I think a more logical or reasonable option would be he was hopping the fence, they were in pursuit, they fired that taser, bro. He was already up there, fell down limp, and broke his leg, and that's how the impact was so hard, that he broke something so critical that he passed away. But when they said that they got a call that shots were fired and they, and a girl was being dragged back in the house, that left a lot of question. Where is this girl? Who made the call?
Word.
Because when the police got there, they didn't locate a female at all. So what exactly happened? Well, I found out what happened. There was no girl. There was nothing. It was all a fake, made-up story. And the person who made it up is this woman right here. This is Demi Blanco, a.k.a. Girl La 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 on Instagram, right?
Kind of fucking name.
So she is dating one of young Scooter's homies. Now, we're not going to say who her boyfriend is, bro, because honestly, bro ain't do nothing wrong. And I don't even want to involve bro in his nonsense.
Social media
she's dating one of young Scooter's homie. Now, here's the thing. Young Scooter and his homie, they're supposed to have a kickback, a little party later that day for young Scooter. It's his birthday. She wasn't invited, though. And because she wasn't invited or because she couldn't come, this scallywag decided she was going to call the police and make a false report to get the event or party shut down preemptively before it even began, before that even pulled up. Imagine the type of witchcraft you have to be to call the police and make a report that flagrant at a house that your boyfriend is at. Knowing the history of Atlanta PD and private citizens, knowing how
you see, but this is the reason why you always got to be careful who you keep around you. You feel what I'm saying? Because it may not be you that have the problem. It may not be somebody that you may know somebody else that may have the problem. Bro, some people that be around you may keep drama around them that'll eventually catch up to you. You feel what I'm saying? So right now, it's just like an unfortunate turn of events where his man's girl tried to get the shit shut down and they jetted out the back door for whatever reason. Because me personally, niggas is going to do what the niggas do. You understand what I'm saying? Run, stay, communicate, cooperate, whatever the case, niggas going to do what they do. So it is what it is. Why he ran, he has a reason why he ran. I don't know it. Doesn't make sense to me. Whatever he did to get at the house is what caused him to die. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't know if it's the truth for autopsy, whatever the case, what Young Thug said. The truth, I don't know what's out. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you just got to be careful who you keep around you because you may not think that you have issues, but the people around you may keep issues around them that may eventually catch up to you. So just be careful who you keep around you.
Zealous Atlanta PD is. At that point, making that call, you made the decision in your mind. You are content if Atlanta PD killed your boyfriend,
and that was a
as long as
call,
he ain't partying with no girls. So when she made the call from the very beginning, you can start spotting red flags in how this story is absolutely fake.
Atlanta 911 operator 8715. What is the location of your emergency?
The location is 27. With the transfer. 1 second, ma'am, for 273 William Nye Drive, Southeast.
273 William Nye.
Yeah.
No, it's 273 William. Oh, you said Nye, NYE, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, DeKalb. Hello,
She tried to
caller.
make sure they got the address right.
Hi.
First red flag, you're calling to report something that took place in a jurisdiction that you're not presently in. How do you know this is happening when you're not there? Because they had to transfer her. And they're only transferring her because she's calling 911 in a jurisdiction that she's currently at. So when they have to transfer her to Atlanta to make the freaking report with Atlanta PD, that means that she's not presently there. So if you're not presently there, why are you making calls saying that a woman is being dragged back in the house and some gunshots went off?
Do you need police, fire, EMS?
Actually, both. If you could say both. There was literally a shooting. The house, literally the neighbors next door, the house of the address that I just gave you, the 273. There is literally a whole domestic dispute going on. There's like 7 guys that live in this house. And
What's your name?
I'm sorry, what is my name?
Okay. Okay. Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay, so I'm the neighborhood watch.
At this point, the operator is being willfully ignorant. How is she neighborhood watch for that neighborhood when she's making a call from a different jurisdiction?
And basically, like I said, these guys they're like selling drugs in and out of the house. All you see is guys coming in and out of the house with guns and stuff. They hold the guns in the air, and then it's like, I'm not sure if they're pimping, but it's the situation that's going on right now. This girl
it probably actually was a trap house. I'm gonna keep it a being with you. The crib where they was at, it probably actually was a trap house. That's probably why they ran.
Or any clothes. They threw her outside. He was fighting the girl. He literally fought the girl. I'm not sure what they was fighting over. If they was fighting over drugs, that's what it sounded like. It sounded like they were fighting over drugs. And then they started shooting.
Women is dangerous, boy. I tell you.
She had someone come over there, and they started shooting.
She deserves life in prison, bruh. Man, women, it don't matter who you are. You are literally watching this audio under the understanding that this is false and that she's completely lying. Now, at this point, I'm thinking the boyfriend probably already dumped her, bruh. Because ain't no way you calling the police lying like this on your current boyfriend, bruh. Now, we know young Scooter and them was, moving that work and moving that weight, but she was a beneficiary of them moving that weight because she was the girlfriend at some point getting the gifts. But then you call and say, first off, if I'm the operator, bro, I'm already sensing this is nonsense. It starts off with, they pimping, drugs,
guns,
drag the girl out over drugs. It's just too much going on, bro. So they dragged the girl out, drag her back.
She literally sat there and made up a story enough, so over exaggerated that they had to rush to get there to shut the shit down. That's really what it was.
House, and then somebody else came, and then a gun, a shootout, pimping, drug dealing. It's just too much, and you could tell that it wasn't fluent. She was making it up as she went on.
That ass, yup.
There needs to be some serious training, bruh. Because how do you listen to this story and take it seriously? I guess at some point you have to call the police to go there just to check. But, this chick would have been in handcuffs the second we found young Scooter dead, bro.
But the house needs to be investigated. They're definitely doing illegal stuff over there, and it's disturbing the area.
How many shots were fired?
I would say 3. It was 3 shots.
When did it happen?
It's happening now.
Okay.
She not frantic. She not scared. She's mad calm.
So I believe the girl is hurt.
And they're coming from 273 William Nye Drive?
Yes. And the girl is hurt because she was like bleeding profusely, like blood everywhere.
Okay. Do you see or hear anything else?
Yeah, she's trying to get away and they're holding her. She's being held hostage. Like they brought her, the guy that was fighting her, she ran outside naked, and then he was fighting her outside. And then there was another commotion. She tried to get away. He dragged her back in the house. So now they're at the door, literally fighting. She's trying to get out. He's refusing to let her out. And it's like 7 guys in the house.
How you know in the house?
Give me one moment.
She senses the operator isn't really moving with urgency that I guess she would want them to. So then she adds in another detail. She adds in another detail to make them move faster. And apparently this detail is there's a child in danger now all of a sudden. You told the story
That's
three
what I'm saying.
times
Like,
and there was no
how
child
like
involved.
it just keep going from a guy and his girl, 7 guys in the house, and she's gonna keep adding shit to the story. Yo, bro, that shit is crazy. Yo, bro.
And now all of a sudden on the 4th time telling the story, a child is involved.
There's also a child in danger as well because she has a baby.
Okay, you said the female is naked?
Yeah, she's naked and she's bleeding profusely from her head.
Sick.
Can you give
Boy,
me a
that's
description of the male?
crazy.
The male is like has like a caramel complexion, low
Is he
haircut.
black, white, Hispanic, or Asian?
He's black and he drives.
What color shirt and pants do he have on?
Regular blue jeans and like a regular t-shirt. I'm not sure. I didn't really get the. Okay, I'm not sure if it was blue or black.
Okay, dark t-shirt.
Yeah.
And what about the female?
She's light skinned and she has black hair. She's probably about 5'3", 130 pounds.
If this wasn't so effed up, this would be impressive, bruh. To think that she's making this up on the spot as she goes, bruh. Bruh, creating like character descriptions. Now, the person that she described was her boyfriend, which makes this even more evil, bruh, and more vindictive. Right? What? Yo, you could have described anybody else in that house, bro. You described your boyfriend because you wanted them to get your boyfriend. Right? You wanted to put a false accusation on him. Now, she was about to describe his vehicle too, bruh. Just in case he leaves the house and he starts driving, the police pull him over. Like, she really wanted him to get caught nonetheless.
That's crazy.
Bruh.
I ain't gonna lie, fellas out there. If you got a woman like that, leave her ass alone. I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. Any female you dealing with, and she wants to see you put in jail. Now, if you're not doing nothing, you defending yourself, like she's trying to swing on you, defending yourself, trying to stop the hands. If it's in that situation, and she just rather see you in jail, leave her ass alone, bro. Leave her ass alone. I think that's a very sick, mental illness or issue, whatever the case you want to call it, for somebody to forcibly make a police report or forcibly call the police on somebody that's not doing nothing just to have them locked up. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? So for all my fellas out there dealing with somebody out there that just rather see them in jail by constantly calling the cops for dumb shit because they didn't get their way or what they wanted, leave their asses alone before it get worse, before it turns to some ugly situation.
I would have asked, if you're a neighborhood watch, how do you know the vehicle they're driving? Right? Like, you know this person personally?
Okay, give me one moment. Let me get EMS on the line.
Okay.
You have reached Grady EMS. Do not hang
Hello,
up.
ma'am. Can you tell me what they're doing right now?
Right now they're still battling. She's trying to get out, and the person is refusing to let her get out.
She had to be transferred to jurisdiction. She's not even there. How would she know what's going on currently? How are you as an operator not spotting this, man? Bro, rest in peace of young Scooter, bro. Bro, this is getting me tight.
I call her and let her know what happened.
Hello.
Well, before I get into that, is this a business house or an apartment?
This is a house, and I think you guys should get here quick because this girl he's really hitting her, and it's a child involved. And there is like 7 guys in the house, and they all have guns. You guys need to hurry and get here before she doesn't make it.
Ma'am, we already have help organized for her. What's the phone number you're calling from? Exactly what happened?
There's a situation going on in this house. There's 7 guys that live here, and they're basically, I'm not sure if they're running some type of sex traffic. This individual, she's a 5'2", light-skinned female, black hair. She ran outside naked, bleeding from her face. She tried to get away. She was dragged back into the house, and they're holding her hostage, and then there was a baby involved. So this situation is really serious, and he's punching her. If you guys don't get her, she's going to be really hurt.
I've never put my hands on any woman, bro. But woman, so people like this, you see how she pushing? Go, go, go. This is urgent. While making all of this up is sick, bruh. Sick. Yo, in situations like this, bro, you really have to start, bro.
Which I get.
Y'all have to start examining, bro, these women like mental health before y'all start dating them, bro. I don't care how they look.
And they be
bruh.
be showing signs in the beginning, bro. I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. They really be showing signs in the beginning. But they weird ass questions, they weird ass movements, the people they hang around, the shit they post, niggas really be seeing it. You feel what I'm saying? But because y'all so horny and so in the mode to get some, y'all don't be caring. Y'all don't be caring. And then some of y'all find this shit cute. You just got your mans. I'm not gonna say your mans, cause you didn't do it. But this shit you dealing with just got your mans killed. Cause if you wasn't at that party, she would never had to call, she would have had nowhere to call the police too. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, do better at picking your woman, bro. That ass.
Chicks like this is just.
Are you, ma'am, are you with the patient now?
No, I'm a neighborhood watch. I'm just literally a neighborhood watch. I'm not in the house.
Okay.
Oh
And
no.
don't they got like a walkie-talkie
Okay,
or some
no problem.
shit?
About how old do you think she is?
She has to be about maybe. She looks a little underage, but I don't want to say that. You know, looks can be deceivers. So she's roughly, I'll say let's just say between 18 and 21.
You see how she stuck that underage in there? Despicable human being, man. Despicable human being.
Somewhere
Hope they lock
between
her
those.
ass up, man. Word.
Is she awake?
What do you mean is she awake? He's beating her
Is she
bloody.
conscious?
He's beating her bloody. I'm not. He's dragged her back in the house.
Is she breathing?
Ma'am,
Wow.
he dragged her back in the house.
Okay, I understand that. I'm going to ask you some more questions. I understand you're not able to see what exactly is going on now, but just answer the questions to the best of your ability.
Okay.
Were any weapons involved?
Everyone in the house has weapons.
Okay.
My thing is, how do you
guys
like?
that live there, they're roommates or something like that. I don't know if all 7 live there, but it's typically about the same amount that's there every day.
Okay. Is there any serious bleeding?
She's bleeding from her face, like the whole front of her face. She's bleeding profusely.
These
And then
operators
there's a
suck ass.
child
I ain't gonna lie.
involved.
Okay, is she responding
And they
normally?
don't listen.
Are you serious, ma'am?
Yes, I'm serious. I need to know for the paramedics if she's completely alert.
How can I assess if she is alert if I just told you they dragged her back in the house?
So like I advised earlier, just answer to the best of your ability.
Come to find out, the girl who did it, Demi Blanco, like, she's apparently not no stranger to, I guess, the limelight. Apparently, she was at one of these Baddies auditions. She didn't get picked to be on the show. But when these girls go to, like, audition for Zeus Baddies, apparently they get into all type of scallywag and ratchet activities. Apparently, she was one of them, right? And she's very well known on Clubhouse as well.
I told y'all, did I not call it? I said, I guarantee you that some female mad at probably was texting. It's his birthday, he wasn't with her.
Protect her.
We know her identity. The police know.
Called people and put in a fake call. I told you. Women can be very vindictive, man.
That's sick. I ain't gonna lie.
I got another story. Somebody called me today. His sister was with her.
She got beat up on Baddies, and then now this.
Who got beat up on Baddies?
Demi.
Like
Demi.
When?
All on TV.
Ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, she got crunched on Baddies Atlanta.
Somebody need to crush that hoe, but that
Let me see
Somebody
that.
punched on her shit.
Man, that's old, man. That ain't
Send it to, I don't be on here like that.
Baddies. It was a Zeus version of Baddies. And
yeah, the Atlanta. You know the little speed fighting and all that bullshit.
I ain't gonna lie. Somebody need to cancel that whole Demi, man. Straight up.
That's some new shit.
Ain't nothing even canceled. You know what I'm saying? Long story short, y'all need to lock her ass up, man. Real shit. For fraud, you know what I'm saying? Faking emergency. I think that's a crime too, to be honest with you. We calling the police and making fake calls and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all need to lock her ass up. At the end of the day, his actions was his actions. He chose to run. But they would never have to go to his house for him to run. Whether they tased him, shot him, chased him, whatever the case may be, they would never been dispatched to go to that house if she didn't make that phone call. So, y'all need to lock her ass up. Dead ass. Ain't no ifs, ands, no buts. It's not funny. It's not a joke. Y'all need to lock her ass up. And a lot of y'all need to stop with this vindictive bullshit, trying to be petty and whatnot. It's not funny. This was not cool, funny, or joke whatsoever. I don't agree with I don't find it funny at all. This dude lost his life for no reason at all. And he ain't even deal with you. His man's is. That is absolutely fucking crazy. Yo, listen, man. Y'all be careful who y'all keep around y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Be careful with the women y'all deal with. Because at the end of the day, like I said before, you may think that it got nothing to do with you because somebody else is dealing with them, but it may at the end of the day come down and haunt you because you're hanging with them. So be careful who you hang around and be careful who hang around them. When it comes to females, be careful who you choose to fuck with. Because at the end of the day, there's a lot of very petty, vindictive females out there. A lot of them. You feel what I'm saying? And if your antennas ain't antennaing and you ain't alert of what's going on, they will get your ass. By doing stupid little dumb petty shit like this. That cost somebody their life for no reason. So be alert who you keep around you and be careful with females you deal with. Dead ass. Because I would hate to see somebody else to go down for some bullshit like this and they didn't deserve it. So, like I said, lock her ass up. May he rest in peace. And be careful who you keep around you and be careful what kind of woman you date. And that's that. That's the end of the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, what you guys think in the comment section below. You guys for this video, and until next time, I'll see y'all.